Hi, welcome. In this video, we are going to look at how to insert, edit, delete comments because comments are very important. It helps you to be able to communicate with the rest of your team. Remember, communication is one of the soft skills. And also, like we talked about the different types of analysis, diagnostic analysis. At times, you might want to say why you have a certain figure, and you can leave that in a comment or even leave an instruction to somebody to do something, or even just inform people that this is an assumption or things like that. So comments are good because they help you to improve your communication, which, remember, is one of your core skills. So let's just go straight and see how to use comments. So in this video now, let's look at this. So I'm just going to look at the comments. Let's just insert a comment here. So let's say we wanted to inform that, okay, these were just maybe dummy things that we're doing. So you just need to right click here. Then you go to insert comments here. You'll see it here. So when you click on insert comments now, so you can be able to write, maybe specify what you want to say. So maybe dummy entries just to test, for example. So just informing somebody that these are dummy entries just to test. So when you do that, and if you click out of it, you see here that there's a red thing, and whenever somebody goes close to it, hovers around it, the comment pops up. So if you go this way, you don't see the comment, but if somebody goes on top of it, it pops up. And then now, another thing now you could do is maybe you want to edit the comment. So to edit it, maybe to communicate better, you right click here, then you see edit comments now would appear, because before there was no edit comment. But as soon as you have a comment on that cell, then you have the option to edit or delete, or this come up. So we are going to go here and click on edit comment, and then we can just say maybe just dummy entries, for example, and remove this other part. So if I click on OK again out here, if I click out here, you would see that it disappears, but each time you go there now, the comment has been edited. So remember that you cannot edit where a cell where you haven't put a comment. So if I right click here, the only option I have is to insert a comment. And then as soon as I insert a comment and I say whatever, then I press enter. If I go back there now and I right click, I have the possibility to edit or delete or show or hide the comments. So now we have looked at how to insert and how to edit. So how do we delete a comment? So let's say I want to delete this comment because it doesn't make sense. So I right click again on it, and then now, as I say, since there's already a comment here, you have this option of delete which appears. So if you don't see this delete, just know that it's because you've not had a comment there before, and you can't delete what is not there. So, or edit, you can't edit what is not there. So now I can click on delete comment, and you see the comment is been deleted. So now you know how to delete. And another thing is, I could maybe copy this, then maybe take it down here, and then I right click. I use paste special again. Paste special. Remember, we did paste special in an early video when we're doing the beginner lessons for this Excel playlist. So you might just go back a couple of videos back and check. So I can come here, and then I decide to click here. So if I click and paste all, you see, I get even the comments have been included here. So this is just to say that if you copy everything and you paste, copy, and then you come even to paste special or to paste special, you'll get everything, remember. But now you could also paste just the comments. So let me do that. Let me undo this one, copy it again. Remember, if you want to review paste special and paste, there's some videos that we did earlier. So if I copy this, come here, go to paste special. Here initially what I just did earlier was all, so it pasted everything including the text. I could have pasted just the formulae or just the values or just the formats as well as just the comments. So if I click on OK, you see we have just the comments here, dummy entries. So which means if I copy this, for example, and then I want to communicate that these are all dummy entries, I go to paste special and I select comments, and then I click on OK, and now I have the same comments everywhere that these are dummy entries, or these are not necessarily cities. So it really improves your communication, your collaboration with the rest of the team, because remember, it's a teamwork, data analysis, and you should be able to communicate like this so that people are able to take on from where you ended. And even if you come back to the same sheet a couple of months later, you should be able to see some of the comments that you left behind to even guide you, because you might get lost in something you've done maybe years down the line. So another thing now is you might say, okay, you want this comment to be clearly visible so that maybe somebody does not need to hover around here to discover that there is a comment. So let's say here, for example, we had no comments here. So let me just go back to undo. So but you really want this to be highlighted. Another thing now you can do is to right click here, go to the show or hide comment. So I'm going to click here, the show. So which means that this comment is permanently visible. Whereas if there was no show or this, or so if I go to hide comments, you see it's hidden until I come to that cell. If I'm here, I'll not see it. So if you really want to draw attention to the sheet, a specific part of it where there is a comment, then you can just right click here and go to show or hide comment, and then the comment is always there. So even if I go to a new sheet or wherever I come back here, the first thing I see that pops up is dummy entry, so my attention will be drawn here. This is still communication, so that you can draw the attention of the viewer to that specific cell, and maybe something that is important to see. Otherwise, you just need to hide the comments, and when somebody comes to that cell and wants to check out what is there, the person will click here and will just see that there is a comment which says this is a dummy entry. So I hope you have understood how to use comments to improve your communication, such as inserting comments, editing comments, deleting comments, showing and hiding comments, and even copying and pasting special just comments, which is part of what we did in an earlier video about paste special. So you should be able to communicate better with your team, even be able to remember what you were doing maybe in a previous report some years down the line. And hope you enjoyed this video. See you next video. Wish you good data luck.